Hey everybody. Okay, so we are going live. Just going to make sure everything's set up, and then also it will connect to the special inner circle of the group. Okay, so just stand by. Make sure there's no reverb. There's double audio. Okay, so we'll just give a few moments for that to set up, and now we are good to go. Okay, so as long as I've got all my screens up, all the notes. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so welcome everybody. Welcome. I know so many of you do come very early, but before we set up and we start, just to make sure, we always do a bit of housekeeping. Can you actually hear me? Number one, and can you actually see me? So, depending where you're actually tuning in from, some of you may hear and see me better than others. Okay, so hello and welcome. Now, first and foremost, for my friends, essentially from the other side of the Atlantic, I just want to warm you. I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Okay, for those that are celebrating one of the major holidays over in the US. And Ree did ask a question: does anyone in the other parts of the world celebrate it? In the UK, we don't have Thanksgiving. I mean, Black Friday as a holiday, yeah, they have it for a couple of days, especially when it comes to sales, and also Cyber Weekend or whatever it is. So there are a couple of promotional periods I think we've kind of modeled around the US, but that is so. Welcome everybody, and welcome to this very live session. Hopefully you are happy to be here, and today we have a very exciting topic to go through. So let me just check the notes. Let's give some shout outs to those that are here with us right now. I know some people will be attending a couple of minutes late, especially gearing up for tomorrow. So Reed is always in the house. I think he was the very first one on today's stream. So welcome, Reed. Then we have Sergio. So welcome again. We've got Tropical Web Solutions. Obviously have a name, but I'm just going to go by that. Adamus, Barb in the house. We've got Rajat, Tom, John, Sunny, Sham, Mickey, John. And there's so many names just pumping through. So Chris, Gillian, Christina, etc. So welcome everyone. I do apologize if I haven't said hello. There's just so many names scrolling through. So welcome to today's stream. So today's stream, okay, is going to be, I would like to say, a very juicy stream. So what do I mean by that? Okay, so today's session is going to be primarily focused on how you can leverage the application of Talk and Focus AI and create kids' stories, sales videos, and educational content using the platform. Okay, so this is quite a huge topic that there was a lot of questions around it. How can we do what we're going to be speaking about today? And it's such a huge industry, huge market. I don't think anyone's fully aware of the power of this industry, especially when it comes to children, depending, even toddlers going up to different age ranges. But primarily, we've got the learning phases, nursery rhymes, out phonics, and it's just a graduate. It just makes, it's such a really consistent way of building an audience and growing with that audience by creating content. So today, I really want to focus on these key things that you can easily do by using the application. Okay, so I know, let's see, Tropical will say, talking about updates, which we'll cover. We do some housekeeping right now. So emerging videos, things like this. So please, if you have any questions, please just remember there will be an opportunity by the end of the session. We'll go through Q&As as well. Just this way, it just allows a flow of uninterrupted content, just keeps the pathway clear. So typically we try to keep these sessions between 60 and 90 minutes. Yes, sometimes it does go over, so thank you again for your patience. It depends. We just try to answer as many questions as we can. So we, answer as many questions as we can. Okay, so first of all, housekeeping, let's go ahead and let's jump into my videos. Now, first of all, for those that are just going to jump in for the very first time, some of the key things I would highly suggest that you always do if you're watching this right now, just make sure you join the inner circle like so. And if it comes to any customer support related questions, you can always reach out by the support link here, okay? Like so. There are various other products that may work well for you. That's something completely up to you. I think this was mentioned last week, but that's just something to mention, and that's for you to go through your own time. So key things here, tutorials, everything was updated. We've got brand new training, and those that are thinking, the previous sessions that we had to up until to date, where can you find them? Because some of the key requests are, those resources documents. that we're giving away. Where can we find them? So when you go to on the tutorials page, you'll see it will be with the heading Talking Photos Tutorials. Okay, there is an indication here what's new, and there will be some training. However, if we scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, essentially you're going to look for the end section where it says Customer Training Masterclasses. Now, these you can actually watch within the page, or you can be redirected and watch them on YouTube. It's completely up to you. However, the key things what I wanted to show you is that just below every single video will be a link that's titled resources. Click here. Okay, this is going to be the key thing where you're going to find those resources. On those resources you get timestamps, and anything that we discuss even today when it comes to a resource, that will be that will be made available to you. So as we're going through to even today's session, sometimes you just don't want to spend time making notes because you're missing the main input of the content, right? So anything that I mentioned today, any relevant links, anything like that, then I will create a document for it, and I will make it shareable to every single one of you, and this is where you would find it. So there's some really great resources, and it covers there's a lot that we give away. As you know, if you missed last week's session, that was about selling your AI to videos. That was about finding higher paying clients, and there were so many resources on emails, outreach, doing the follow-ups and promotional posts, etc., etc. So a lot of stuff is there for you at your disposal, and essentially that's there for you at no additional charge. Okay, so very, very important today. So just a quick shout out then to Gillian. Sent 6 videos to businesses today for them to buy from me. So it's just about making steady, consistent progress. Okay. So if anything is missing, let's just say something is missing that you have a request, then please do just jump into the support link if you have a request. Okay, if something's missing for whatever reason. So let's just say Tropical saying tutorials, can I find the video about video background? So how can you change your video background? Yes, so you'll see here, right here, look what's new, how to replace the background using Talking Photos AI. So there is actually a tutorial that will cover how to use how can you replace the background of your video. So simply select it and it will scroll down how to replace the background using Talking Photos AI. And if you do go through the videos, you will see more specific ability of actually using the prompts and a comprehensive walkthrough. So if you go through a comprehensive walkthrough, it will walk you through how do you create those prompts, how do you get a more tailored prompt, etc., etc. Okay, so that is all there. So anything that you would love to have, maybe something that's not there for whatever reason, do not hesitate, and we'll help you. We will help you and direct you in the way that you need. So secondly, okay, so this was made available. This is at roadmap.talkingphotos AI. For those that are probably thinking, what on earth is this? So if there's any kind of functions, or if there's any features you would love that you may think that this doesn't have at the moment, or you would like maybe more added to maybe a basic feature, then yes, you can come here along to the roadmap and you can actually vote for features that you may have, and that's something we will take note of, and there will be a nice roadmap to see what's getting added, what's not getting added, what would you like. It's all about what you want, okay, and what we can do for you. So this will all also be on the resource document with the link. However, alternatively, you can go on it later on after the session. It's just roadmap.talkingphotos AI, and that's for you to actually go. And if there's anything on there that you would like and it's not there, yes, you can create and submit feedback for any future requests. So everything is, we try to we have tried to lay out the foundation to make it as clear and easy and accessible to you as possible, giving you all the tools and resources that you need. And your feedback is very, very important. Okay, we really appreciate every single one of you, and it's only with your help we know we can really go above and beyond with this. So today's session, coming back to the main topic, okay, before I lose track. Okay, so today's about creating those videos. Okay, those very important videos, especially when it comes to kids' stories. And sales videos and those educational videos are very, very important. But the key thing is that we're trying to make this as easy as possible. Yes, there's going to be some work involved. However, with the element now of AI, it just makes things so much easier. It streamlines the entire process. So far in the previous sessions, we've covered things like how to create those talking and singing and dancing videos, creating viral videos, very advanced level stuff. And even when it comes to creating those videos for high paying clients, it's about creating a business for you, isn't it? And it's up to you to determine, okay, what path do you want to go upon? Okay, what is the most ideal path that may meet and meet your personal needs. Okay, your lifestyle needs. That's completely up to you. So do in your own time go through those videos at your discretion. Now, moving on. Okay, so today's session, more specifically, how do you create a viral kids song video, essentially? Okay, how can you make those kids stories video? They can be songs, nursery rhymes, educational videos, and we're going to, obviously, with the niche here now, of the focus of the topic is going to be around kids. Now, yes, it doesn't just have to be kids. It can be any kind of topic that you want. It can be adults. It could be any kind of niche you so desire. But for today's session, we're going to look at the example of orientating this around children, because it's such a huge industry that you can actually get involved with. Okay, so it's a key things. It's about using the application to make story-based videos, and you can also create sales videos based on this, and also that educational component, that it just makes it very, very easy for any kind of video that you want to create. Okay, it's just about your imagination and exactly what you want, or maybe you just want to use it for some fun. So that's completely up to you. So I've got what I've done. I've put a couple of steps together that I think is going to be really fun and easy, because when I went through this, I thought, wow, okay, it was much more easy than I thought. Okay, so key things: selecting a script. Now, creating a script, I'm going to show you how you can do this literally without really lifting any fingers. Okay, as I know it sounds a little bit cliche, but I'm going to walk you through the entire steps. Second, producing a song. Yes, if you're, I don't expect anyone here to be some, Grammy award winning producer, singer, songwriter. You do not have to be, but I'm going to make you one in this very session. How does that sound? Okay, so everybody in the chat box, just to make sure that you're with me, that you're listening. How does that sound? That I'm going to make every single one of you a producer of songs, right? I'm going to show you how easy it is. Very, very easy. And I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to basically back up with everything that I'm saying. Okay, so from the point of selecting a script, so selecting, producing, and crafting a video using Talking Photos AI. And the very last step, which is not really a step, but publishing that video. Okay, then it's up to you. Once you publish that video, it's up to you where you want to place that video. I mean, we're talking about YouTube, you've got Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, X, formerly known as Twitter, any social media network you so desire. You can take that piece of content, whether it's by 16 by 9 or 9 by 16, whether it's for desktop or TV style dimension, or it is more mobile related or mobile optimized. That's completely up to you. But obviously, you're going to be smart and you're going to want to syndicate it to both platforms, because you are going to look to generate revenue and have your videos monetized on these platforms, because that's what they encourage. They want you to monetize your videos. Okay, that's exactly what you have available to you. So now, what we're going to do, let's jump straight into some examples that we want to kind of look at. Okay, so let's jump straight into YouTube. Okay, so why I'm going to go to YouTube, because you're going to be blown away by this. So here we have, for those that you probably come across this individual here already, or maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Okay, so this person is called Miss Rachel. Okay, she well, her videos are more tailored towards toddler learning videos. Huge industry. Okay, now this individual, I'm not going to look at how many subscribers that she has. However, in terms of this video here, look, baby learning with Miss Rachel. First words, songs. Okay, songs. This is what we're going to focus on today. Nursery rhymes for babies. Okay, toddler videos. 1 billion views, and that was 2 years ago. Okay, 1 billion views. And one thing I want to stress is that when parents are playing these videos, typically these videos are so long. They can be short, but they're long. Parents will typically leave them running so their children will be watching for like 30 minutes, maybe at a time, maybe an hour. And the way these videos you get monetized, or the way you can actually generate revenue from your videos, or one of the equations that they is part of the watch time, is how long is a viewer staying on your videos and watching, how much are they consuming. So there's certain calculations that will do depending on how long the person's coming for, how long are they staying on it, the watch time, and it will have a correlation to the amount of revenue that those videos will generate if they're monetized. Right, so you can see, as this is one example, I get it, you may think this is one example. So what we'll do is scroll down. I've just simply put kids learning songs. We can do nursery songs. So if I come back here and I do nursery, say nursery songs, and let's go and have a look. Okay, so we got some nursery songs. We've got 48 million 5 years ago. We scroll down, we got 48 million, 137 million. Some of these things you've probably come across before. And some of these you may think, yeah, they're a little bit more animated, etc., etc. But now the world has changed. Now we don't need to be concerned about making it over the top. We can keep things very, very simple, especially when you're depending on your target audience or the age range that you're targeting. As long as it's nice and colorful, okay, got some animals in there, and it's got a good song and dance. Okay, so Marcy's saying yes. I love Miss Rachel. She is a teaching. Yeah, she's teaching American Sign Language. So, these things are very applicable to this application. What we can do. So, Janica said, "How can we make sure it's okay to use children's songs in our videos so that we don't get closed down by YouTube for copyright infringement?" So that's a really good. That's a really good question by Janico. So, what if we use solutions that would enable us to create content and songs that were copyright free? How would that sound? How about if we use solutions that would offer a music track that was copyright infringement free? So not only have we got a script, a song, but we also have the audio or the music track that are both compliant and they don't infringe in any copyright issues whatsoever. So keeping our keeping our channels intact, keeping our content intact, and we're not going to get any kind of suits coming through the door. Essentially, this is the key thing, isn't it? Because one of the issues or one of the challenges many people have is, number one, having a copywriter or creating copy. Okay, first and foremost, you have that writer's block. But then even if you have a track or some kind of written nursery rhyme, is it copyrighted? There's that there obviously there's going to be that apprehension, or you're going to be apprehensive about putting that out there, and is someone going to claim for it, etc., etc. And the next thing is, how do I not only get the song, who's going to sing the song, and then when they take the song, how are you going to put the music track on, and is that music track that's been applied, is it going to be copyright free? And then when you merge them together, is it actually going to work? So all those reservations, we fully understand that, and that's why we're here to actually walk you through these steps. Now, what if I'm going to ask you a really serious question, because generally all my questions are very serious, but what if I could show you right now, I mean literally right now, and you may be thinking, it's going to take less than I don't know, let's say 20 minutes to show you the steps of how you can create a fully functioning song, sing and dance video right now. How would that sound? Honestly, just be very honest, get your a keyboard out and show me the excitement. You got to show the energy. If you push it back to me, then obviously I'm going to get excited. I'm going to give you more of the secrets. Okay. And then we're going to get the ball rolling. So let me know, how does that sound? Is everybody ready now to see how we can move forward with this? Okay, fantastic. We've got yes. Okay, so let me see if I can pull this up and tell me if you can see this right now. What if let me pull these up? Okay, so I'm gonna bring these up and I want to share with some quick videos. So let me see if you can see this. Okay, these are things that took me, if I'm honest, if I spent more time, I could really do this. I done a challenge to myself. How quickly can I make these, to show you as an example of what you could create. So let me see if this pulls up. Let me know if you can see this on your screen. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6. Right, that was one video. Here we got another video. In the heart of the magical zoo, Lily swings her trunk, feeling so blue. She dreams of painting colors so bright under the starry sky at night. Dream big, sing aloud, let your heart lead. At the magical zoo, you can be anything you need. In the heart of the magical zoo, Lily swings her trunk,
feeling so blue, she dreams of painting.
So those were just some examples of videos I created. Probably took me less than 20 minutes. Okay. So what we can do, we can create these educational sing-along videos, and obviously we can use things like subtitles. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I come here now inside my videos, let me show you how I did this. Okay. So you can see I've made fully fledged videos. Like what I showed you were just snippets of longer videos. We've got sing-along videos. Okay. We can take those sing-along videos. There's nothing stopping us from then actually remove the background. We can put green screen in, or like I showed you in that snippet, we can layer the numbers or any key points that are in the videos where you can actually see it projected on screen using third-party post-production techniques. Okay. Now, also what we can do is here you can see I got sing along for the Dream Big Zoo. Okay, and you'll see down at the bottom there will be subtitles there as well. So these are transitions now. We've got different characters for it. Okay, and you heard it. Obviously, you won't be able to hear it now because it's on the screen, but it's very upbeat. Everything was created in effortless time. Okay. So again, I know with the examples I'm showing you, we have cartoons. We can do a 2D or 3D versions, and we can do human versions. And if you want to be more adventurous, there's nothing stopping you from doing a hybrid, meaning you can actually mix different versions of the styles of videos that you create. So you're not just limited to nursery songs. You could do educational video, you could do sales videos, you could do a whole host of videos that are really, presenting the information in the flow that you want. Okay. Again, it's just about you being creative. And I'm going to show you that, just sometimes, as humans, we are limited. Sometimes we just don't have the energy to be thinking about, okay, how can I create it? So that's why I'm going to show you what is the fast track or what's a method around it to maneuver it where we can use AI to our advantage. So you can change the background. So say, for example, if I want to change the background, I come here, any of the videos that I made, let's say for this one, I come here, select it, and I can now change the background. If I wanted to, the counting video, I could, upload something. Maybe I want to have my own custom background, like a classroom, or maybe I just want a green screen. So, green screen, if I want to do post-production, that's it. I go ahead and I can render. Okay. Very simple, very easy. There's a tutorial on it, and that's it. We are good to go. Literally less than, I don't know what, 5 seconds. But yeah, once I've assigned a color, I can do any color, or I can change the background by using an image and place it on. That's it. It's a really, really simple process. Okay. Now, so the question is, how have we gotten to this process where we've created a script? First, we create the script. Okay. So let's go ahead and now let's create the script. Okay. So here you can see now I've put a checklist together. And let me ask you, is it okay if I give you this checklist? However, I'm going to show you how you can create your own checklist. You can create your own songs and the order in which you should do it. And that will give you some template or some basis or foundation you can build upon, and you can tweak it, whatever makes it more efficient for you in order to create these songs. Okay, so I'll put this together and it'll be made available for you. So we start off by creating the script. Okay, we're going to go over to ChatGPT in a minute. Okay, but you can see we're going to compose the song lyrics, so we can create a song. Next, we're going to go into audio production, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. So first of all, let's go ahead. Let's see if we can get ChatGPT up now. Okay, so with ChatGPT, okay, you may be thinking, okay, so what we're going to do. So ChatGPT will only work as well as the input that you put in terms of the prompt. Do not be afraid to actually now communicate with ChatGPT. And one thing, if anything, I would also suggest and I would recommend, believe it or not, do not hesitate to use voice mode. So what this means is you can actually verbally speak to ChatGPT, speak to it like a normal human being. Don't speak to it like a robot. Actually speak to it like in conversational style. Okay, and it's just much more easier to get your thoughts across. Or if you want, keep things simple and you can text. Okay, so anyway, let's just say create. Okay, so what we're going to do, you go ahead and you can say create a kids nursery song that is fun and includes counting numbers up to 5. Okay, depending on the audience. I'm just giving you a nice simple prompt. Okay, so here's a fun nursery rhyme that involves counting up to 5. So now we've got a nice song there, which is great. Now, if we want, we can expand upon the prompt and we can say, okay, for each part, create a or create maybe each part. I want a different animal character, i.e., lion, rabbit, and maybe a owl, for example. Okay. So now it's going to go and tell me specifically which animal I want to assign to a particular part of the song. Okay, so I can expand upon it. Now, another good thing to think about is just for the first one, keep things very simple. So yes, go create. Let's just do this 5 little ducks. Okay, as an example, we don't have to do ducks. We can do a monkey, dinosaur, bird, whatever it may be. Okay. However, think of it like if you're going to be creating these stories, always try to think, how can I extend it? Like creating a series of videos centered around that one character or series of characters that you can create, because we have the ability within Talking Photos, Talking Photos AI, of also going and reusing the same character. Okay, we can always go back and do the same character, everything set up, and all we need to do is add the audio. So we could just reuse that content again and again, or the characters made. So say for example, now I've got 5 little ducks, right? Let's see if we can create this. Let's go to create video. Okay. Let's go for animal video. Make sure my character will be singing. Create new video. Let's just type in happy duck. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to Pixar style. Yeah, we can do Pixar style. Make sure, if you watch tutorials, it does go through it. So I'll go generate. I'm going to leave it because, it can take up to 15 seconds. But in the meantime, here we have, there's a song. What I can now say, create another 5 simple songs with just one line character. Okay, I don't need to make it more complicated. Maybe the first one, let's just keep this very, very simple. Okay, so now what it's doing, it's creating 5 simple nursery rhymes. Perfect, because Leo the little lion loves to roar. Okay, so it's created really small little versions. Now, yeah, we could actually make them a bit longer. So let's say create one longer length nursery song for kids. Okay. Now you may be thinking, yeah, but if I'm creating longer length if I'm creating longer length scripts, it's going to be pretty long, isn't it? Well, it will be, but for each one, it's going to need a song, isn't it? You're going to have that music track. You're going to have someone singing it. Who on earth is going to sing the song? So can you see there's quite a lot, isn't there? Would everybody agree there's quite a lot of text there? That's fine. Don't worry. Okay. Do not worry. So, okay, here we have the duck, right? So we've got the duck. So what are we missing, everybody? What are we missing? So now we need to go and get audio. So we don't have any audio. So let's just say I've got my duck nursery project. Let's do this nursery project. Now the issue is I need a song. I don't have a song, so I don't know what to do. So what I now need to do, I need to go and get my audio made. This is where things now get interesting. Okay, so I come back to ChatGPT. Let's have a look. So can you see this? It's got Leo's Jungle Parade. That's the name of the song. It's got a very long verse. But anyway, I'm going to come and copy all of this. It's so long. It's a very long verse. I come to something called Suno.com. Okay, Suno.com. This will be made available in the resource document. You get up to 10 songs free with a free account. Okay, so I go select to make a song. It's going to open up a brand new window. And this is, even when I came across it, I was completely shocked what it does. Okay, I go to create. Now, when I go to create, I want to make sure it's on custom. Okay, put it on custom. Here you go. Create custom lyrics. So I put the lyrics in here. So you can see I've just put it like so. You can see that's my whole song in there. Okay, I've just put it as so. Now it's asking me the style of the music. So kids nursery song. Okay, and it says put the title of the name. So if I want the title of the name, let's just go and put this. Okay, Leo's Jungle Parade. So I just keep everything nice and tidy. I come back. Let's put the title there. And what do I do next? Create. Now, everybody, how long did that take me? Let's be very honest. How long did that take me? You have to be honest now. Okay. So guess what? It's done. So what I'm gonna do, what I will do, let's see if I can. I'm gonna move this off the screen because I'm gonna have to transfer my screen so you can actually hear. So what I want to do, let's stop the screen, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that specific screen up because it will come with the audio. Okay, that's the key thing. Entire screen. Let's have a look. Okay, so I can find that screen. So, audio. Okay. What I want to ask everybody, can you hear this now? Okay, we're going to go through this now. You should see the screen should pop up. Now, can you hear this?
In the heart of the jungle where the tall trees sway lives Leo the lion who loves to play with a roar so loud it echoes all day. Come join my parade is what he would say. Roar, Leo, lead the way through the jungle every day. Friends gather near, come one May in Leo's parade. It's time to sway.
Stop that. Whenever when I created it, it made me two different versions to choose from. Here's the other one.
In the heart of the jungle where the tall trees sway, let's Leo the lion who loves to play.
Okay, so this
roar
is
so loud it echoes all day. Come join my parade is what he would say.
Now, once I've done it, I simply come to this window, and guess what? I'm gonna. So what we've got to do, we've got to allow it to complete, but you can see audio is done. I don't want a video, I just want the audio, and that's it. That's all I have to do. So what I do, I stop the screen now. Let's get this back onto the original screen. I come back to my window here. Let's have a look. Okay, let's get this up. I share this here like so. Okay, so now what we do, once we have that, we come back here. So where it says import audio. Okay, I go to my duck nursery right here, upload audio. There's nothing here. So what do? Let's go ahead and let's find that audio file that it took literally no time really. Guess what? I drag and drop. So easy. I mean, tell me any part right now. Has there been any difficulty that you've seen? Okay, select, and then let's go ahead. We can play. Okay, that's fine. I close that. I go next. Now it's asking people for a name. So let me just put this here. Let's come back to this. Okay. Leo Jungle Parade. And I can say kids nursery rhyme. Okay. Oh, if I can spell. Can't spell now. Okay. So, and that was it. Everybody, how long did that take me? But now be very honest. How long did that take me? And obviously, with the prompt, we can create the character. We can make it a bit more full length. We can change the background. We can have it in a city center. We can designate whatever we want. And you can see this is the one before that I showed you about changing the background. If I want to go and change the background when it comes to the character or the subject, I want to go to third-party editing tool. Okay, so she's counting up to 10, etc. Okay, so we have those gestures that we can match up with it. So, obviously I'm speaking to you. It's going to take maybe about up to 5 minutes because I'm trying to explain as I'm going through. So now what's happened? Now I've created this video. Now in this video, this audio that I've created. Okay, if I go, let's go back to. Oh, I don't want to go there. So can you see this? Now you have to understand in the library here, the audio that's been made, it includes the song, the vocals, and the music track. Does that make sense, everybody? So I don't need to go record vocals separately from a vocal artist. I don't need to go get a separate music track, which takes me. It's going to cost me time and money. Time more specifically because I have to trail through different beats and any tracks, blah blah blah. I don't want to do none of that. This has merged those two critical elements that I'm looking for when it comes to that element of creating my music track. It's created me a vocal, a song that's specific to my script, and then it's gone and overlaid it a nice beat or a track, a soundtrack with it. It's done 2 in 1. It then produces that audio for me, the audio file. I simply take it from my desktop, and you've seen it right in front of your very eyes. I've uploaded it to my section of video, of the video creation, and that was it. Okay, and that video, anytime if I want to reuse that, I can. So a really simple process where it has done all the elements. Talking Photo has gone above and beyond. It's created the video animation. It's created all the the visual elements to my my storyboard, essentially, or my piece of content that I'm looking to do. And then I've gone and created that song, that royalty-free song with the the music track in the background, etc., etc. So yeah, definitely, I'll put this in the resource document for you to go and have a look at. About learn more before, as you go through, have a check, see if it's something for you. But you see, it's a really simple process now. When I go to create, all I'm going to do is I can put any script, any lyrics that is created by ChatGPT, or you can actually have it write it for you. But I think you have to upgrade in order to do that, or it will do it for you. But anyway, with ChatGPT, because it'll take your script, you can take any part of the script, you can make as many scripts as you want. So look, create another 5 songs for kids. Okay, it will do as many as you want, and you can then base those scripts or those songs on different characters. Then you could take that song and say, could you make it for a lion? And then you can see, look, Patty the Play. So imagine these could be small videos or small songs or nursery rhymes for kids. So collectively, you could churn these out very quickly. I mean, this was mind-boggling stuff when I went through it. Okay. And one thing I want to say, I know it looks easy the way we've gone through it, how quick it was, but it's a very big thing. Because you can imagine, you could create a whole YouTube channel, a whole educational channel based around this, not just YouTube, but TikTok, etc., etc. And this is the type of content that is in high demand, especially when it comes to children or young adults, or the educational element of it. And we can go through, we can tailor make our songs, we can make unlimited amount of songs for ourselves, okay, using this. So coming back to this app here, the style of the music, we can actually be specific what we're looking for. Very similar to Talking Photos there, about the prompts, what we're looking for, what we're not looking for. If you've got a particular persona that you could reuse again, but you need to upgrade. But this is just a free account I've created. I create this, right? And it will give you about up to 10 songs that you can use and create for free for the very first time, okay? And you'll put the title, and you can see every time you create one, it will churn out 2 variations. And then once you've done it, you've got the ability of downloading the audio. I believe you can look at doing video, but we don't need to, because Talking Photos AI does that. So we can create the the styles of videos that we were looking at before. Okay, especially when it comes to shorts. So things like alphonics that you saw, like A, B, C, D, etc., etc. So there's a whole host of things that we can do using this. Now, one key thing is, as an example, when we come to merge videos, okay, this is going to be really, really important that I want you to see. Okay, if I come to merge videos, can you see where it says add video, right? So you go to video, and what I did, I made a series of videos. So when I mean series of videos, you can see, look, we've got part 1, part 2, part 3. So these are, so what I did, okay, this is, you could say this is a little bit more advanced, but imagine for each verse, I dedicated each verse to a different character, because I want my video to have a different character, have me, I want different animals in my video. So for each verse, I can assign a different character to make it fun, more vibrant, to have a really diverse group of characters in my song. Now, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. Keep this simple if you're doing this for the first time. But the more you get, the more you start developing your skills and get, expand upon, the narrative you're creating, then for each verse, definitely assign a different character, which I did. So each one I would assign a different character, and each one is a different song, different part of the song that they're singing. So I've got the Dream Big the Zoo, and then once I've put him there, This one right here, this little rabbit was doing the chorus. So what this character here was assigned to do the chorus and chorus alone. So if I wanted to, I could put this chorus at the very start of the song. You start with the chorus, you get into the song, back to the chorus, go into the song, and then at the end it can end with the chorus. It's up to you. You could dictate how you want it to be. Okay, if it's catchy, you never know. This stuff can go very, very viral. And then I come to part 3, and then if I want at the very end, it ends off with the chorus again, and then we go part 2, and that's it. Now I'm done. So let's just say complete nursery rhyme video. Okay, and let's just put 11/27 so I know which date it is, and that's it. Okay, so what it's done is taken all my snippets of my song and it's merged it. So sometimes, unfortunately, with applications, different applications out there, you have to create videos and then you have to find a third-party application, third-party post video editor to take all those snippets, and then you'll have to play them yourselves on top. You would have to add them all yourself manually. On top of that, then you would have to put an audio track, and you would have to align them with each transition of each video segment that you create. Then on top, you would have to put the music track that would have to then align with the audio, the voice, and even in line with the transition. So I know this stuff because I've done it before. And if you're trying to lay all of this stuff, it becomes very, very complicated. Now, the steps I've shown you today, I can't explain how simple it is. And you've seen it. I've just demonstrated it. And please don't underestimate how simple and easy it is, because it really is. But don't let that what's the word I'm looking for? Don't let that make you underestimate the power behind it. Just because it was a very quick process, don't underestimate the kind of gravity or the weight that this brings, and the ability that it gives you at your fingertips to be that efficient in such a short amount of time, to be able to put something together so quickly. This stuff, the way it's getting done, it's never been done like this before. So you now have that ability at your fingertips to be churning out videos, essentially, right? Educational videos, whether it's sales videos, story videos, review videos, any video you can think of in a very short space of time. Now we have things like this, even this application, I think is a fantastic application, even though I haven't really fully used it. But in the time I have used it, okay, it's created fully fledged songs. I mean, in an instance. Now, let me go back and let me show you. Okay, so hey, let's just say Sunny the Snail, right? We take Sunny the Snail, and I'll demonstrate this right in front of your very eyes. So we come here, we get our own lyrics, we go all the way down, we simply select create, and look here now on this window, look how quickly it's churning, and it's just done 2 songs just like that. So it's a very, very powerful application. And look, I can already play it now. Okay, so I want to give you an example of that. And again, you can use if you want to do it for any style of video that you want to create, you can do. So now we've got. Okay, so this is another key thing as well. Can you see how quickly these were done? Not typically, yes, it can take up to 15-20 minutes, but these were done very, very fast. Now, where we go to Leo's Jungle Parade nursery rhyme, and we are now good to go. Okay, let me speed it up. It's a very long video. Okay, it's a beautiful song. I know you probably can't hear it, but it's going to be the next blockbuster. Now, what I can do with Leo, the Jungle Parade, there's nothing stopping me from going to reusing the same character, and I just create a different audio for the same character in the same setting, the background, blah blah blah. So I could create just one channel dedicated to Leo. I could just make one channel, whatever channel I want, one social media account that's just dedicated to Leo in the Jungle Parade. Okay. And here we have the completed nursery rhyme. That's also that I just did now. And you can see, because these were done before some of these, see how quick it was. Nice transition, nice flow, and it'll go all the way back to the rabbit. Okay. Now, next, once I've done that, then remember, depending on the length of the video, you can, let's just say we go to this sing-along version. Let's just get this one here, go select. I can then go to animated, put it a large size 60. Can you see? Now we can put those subtitles there. Once I've done it, it's a really, let's do subtitles. Go to save and check this out. That's it. Did everybody follow so far? Is everybody happy? So one of these music creation AIs was sued by class action for going through the internet and using copyright portion of music. Yeah, so I mean that's a really good point. So always, okay, with anything, make sure when you're signing up, go through, just double check things, okay, because the responsibility or the onus is always going to come to you. However, if I go to, let's go, if I, no, this is another good thing. So even if you don't read it, you can say, look, how does it work? Okay, just ask ChatGPT. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to give it, but you can go to the about page and you can see how it's going to work and how you can benefit from it. So you just make songs, okay? Make a song, okay? About make great music with the okay team, yeah, blah blah blah. And you can see about. I guess it'll be more on the pricing, isn't it? So in order to get that, you know, when you go to make a song, when you go to the upgrade, subscribe. So it's going to be on the subscription, and that will probably ideally give you more information. So yeah, non-commercial terms, general commercial terms. So yeah, these things, obviously general commercial terms, things like this, you can always double check to see how it's going to be used. But commercial terms, I think it's more for businesses, isn't it? However, anyway, long story short, whenever you're using stuff like this, just double check it anyway. But for look, you got the basic plan, but for $10 a month, you're not going to go wrong anyway, isn't it? If you're creating that style of content very, very quick. And they will remember there will be alternatives. What are the alternatives to, okay? And you can get a list. So it just puts you on that roadmap of understanding what there is out there. So you can see, look, if you're looking for AI music generation alternatives, look right in front of your very eyes. You can, it will do all of the heavy lifting for you. So you got Beat Oven, Ava, Boomy, Muba, Loudly. So each and every single one of them, just do your diligence and royalty-free music, etc., etc. But I think with Sono, just double check. But it's a very, you've seen how quick it was and how efficient it was. So coming back to my videos now, you can see that's going to render off one with subtitles. So one thing you can do, so someone pointed this out, which was very, very important. Now, if I come back here, and if you see Miss Rachel, she does some of the videos, she does do subtitle, not subtitles, she does sign language. So why Talking Photos AI is another powerful feature is the ability to add subtitles, because with these videos, yes, by having subtitles as well will help with those that are impaired audibly. Okay, they can't hear, but they can read. So this will also benefit that segment of the market or those individuals that have that impairment. So very, very important things to mention. So you do have that flexibility, whether for yourself or if you're doing a project for as a contractor for a client. Maybe they want one with the background, or maybe they want with the one with the green screen. So they have the opportunity of actually then making those alterations when it comes to post-production. If they want to change anything in the future, maybe they want to put their pop-ups, maybe they want to put numbers, maybe they want to put a product placement there, maybe they want to put a call to action, maybe some specific text, maybe opening times, maybe a website link, maybe an e-cover, some kind of graphic design. Anything that you want to do, you can actually do that with the tools available. And even later on, you've created a video, right, and you want to replace the background, you can with the replace background tool, which I've shown you. That is there available as well. So this is, I think this was another powerful feature that was added, because sometimes what happens later on, yeah, you may want to change a background. You can't go through the entire process of creating the same prompt. You might have the video perfect, but it's just another powerful tool to just remove that background and change things. Maybe you can do a bit of split testing, or it's just a different requirement that you have. Things may have changed, and you've seen add watermark. So covering those, has that made sense? Does that make sense, everybody? I mean, does this make sense so far? Do you feel this is something that you could go and do after today's session? Okay, so Okay, so I have used talking photos, and to be honest, since I don't have any experience in video editing or video making in general, this makes me appreciate the hard work that was putting this up. Thank you, Paul. Okay, so no difficulty. Fantastic. Okay. Yes, very powerful. Yes, and yes. Unbelievably awesome. Yes, it does. So I want you to always imagine that, coming through these processes, especially, you can create the document. You can create your own document, but I'll put that there anyway. So once you've done step 2, then obviously you'll go to audio production, Suno AI. You can change the style of the tone of the voice. You can adjust things like the music, etc., etc. But you saw how quickly I did it. I don't need to do all of that stuff. I mean, we're not doing a Steven Spielberg production. The case is just about churning great content that it's doing for us. We don't need to perfect things. Just get it out there. If I could give you any one piece of advice, when you're creating this content, just get it out there. Don't make the mistake that I've made in the past, where I start not procrastinating, but I keep trying to tweak and perfect something that's already good enough. Right? Something that's already good enough. You just keep trying to improve on something without even knowing. And then your brain, what it'll do, it'll play games with it, and it'll make you overthink. It will drain you mentally and think, yeah, no, it's not good enough. Even though later on you'll be like, you know what, that was a 10 out of 10. Okay, so that's my one rule that I would tell you. So animation creation, then obviously when it comes to then using Talking Photos AI, create the character specific to your needs, create the certain background. Obviously, if you want to create a talking background, maybe you have an office worker that's doing educational sales video, maybe some educational tutorial, or maybe some onboarding video. Yeah, you would want a nice background of being in the office. Maybe you have a gardener who does a video, an educational video, or some kind of walkthrough video. Yeah, you want to be in the garden or in some kind of green environment, or some kind of greenery behind them, etc., etc. A plumber wants to be in maybe a bathroom or a kitchen. Maybe a roof is on top of the roof, or with buildings with roofs around, right? So you can sculpt the perfect background using the AI prompts for your character. So you're setting the scene. It makes sense. So if you're creating stories for children, then if you have animals, yes, it would be nice for them to be in as an example, a zoo or the jungle, or if they're fish, maybe with being on the beach or around the sea. Okay, a dragon, maybe you want a castle, etc., etc. So you have that flexibility to make to customize your videos tailored to your needs. That's the key thing. So once you've gone through the entire process, it sounds long, but it's not, right? Then we get to publish video. Okay, so when you come to publish the video, once it's done, just upload it to different platforms. You've got YouTube Kids and educational apps. I mean, people don't know, even YouTube Kids has its own app. It's not like YouTube. It's essentially just dedicated to kids. Okay. And then things like, we can optimize the video's title. Again, if you're thinking about what titles do I put, let ChatGPT help you with those titles. Okay? It's just about doing a little bit of research. Once you've done that, if you put it on multiple networks, then yes, you can set up monetization through ads, or you can have your channel monetized, etc., etc. So we can do all of that stuff. So some here are some of the prompts that you can use. I mean, I've done that there, but you don't need to use that. I can remove that. But these steps, the users can create delightful, educational, and potentially viral kids content that not only entertains, but offers avenues for revenue generation. Okay. Very, very important. And remember, it's just not about ads, okay, or AdSense essentially, or the monetization program. You can also have call to actions. I've seen this where these channels, when it comes to educational children's channels, have then gone to very congruent industries where they're then doing promotional campaigns around children products depending on the age range, even kids toys reviews. They've got sponsors through it. You can do books, you can sell books, you can create your own book selling it, maybe educational courses and training for parents, etc., etc. And I've also seen, if I'm not mistaken, then they've even built out agencies, marketing agencies, to how the people create similar style channels. So there's a whole host you can do, but it's just about getting one foot on the step, right? So can we monetize this through YouTube or set up a subscription? So I'm pretty sure you can do both. Okay, so you can do both. So you can set up multiple platforms, okay, and make sure when you're looking at things like YouTube Kids or YouTube itself, yes, it may have a requirement that you have to have a certain amount of subscribers. However, as long as you're posting videos consistently and the algorithm's picking you up, you'll pick them up fairly, you'll pick them up as they're intended to be. Okay, as long as you're consistent in your content, it naturally will increase. Okay. Now we have things like the, Talking Photos AI app and other apps that I've mentioned today. You can create and churn and curate content very, very quickly, very quickly, and there's nothing stopping you. This is an important thing. This is also something that you will see with kids channels. As an example, again, the same model can be applied to any industry or any niche. That once these channels are they're gaining traction, I have seen what these channels will do, or the people behind these channels, they will create private apps. You could then look at creating a private app as an example, or a membership site with unlisted videos or private videos that can only be accessed at learning videos by paying a monthly fee. So you're not just limited just to YouTube. Like, you have to understand platforms like YouTube and social media that you have available for you. Yes, they're great on generating new revenue, but the key is that they are lead generate. They will generate you leads. If you want to go more advanced, they are generating you leads because you can redirect viewers into your database of collecting email addresses, or you can make sales. You can generate sales to congruent products within your industry, whether you're doing promotions, direct promotion, cross promotions. You can do joint venture partnerships with companies, etc., etc. Okay. So will you give us that Google Doc? Yes, I will. Don't worry, I will give you that. That will be all available on the tutorial section. Okay, so please do not worry. The video toast of the training very. You're welcome. Okay. Okay. Can you make more lives? Yes, of course we can. That's not a problem. So yes, redirect them to ClickSite website. They can see our videos. Yes. So this is a really good point. So. Okay, and I'll probably have to cover this a little bit more in detail next week. Okay, but what you need to understand is the moment you have somebody on your channel, okay, or whatever platform, it doesn't matter. The moment you have captured somebody's attention, number one, whether they're viewing your videos, etc., you're essentially, once you've got that monetization program up, you are getting accredited. Okay, you're going to generate revenue, whether it's one platform, multiple platforms, but more platforms are better. Now, what you intend to do with that visitor on your video is very important. You can have a call to action if you so desire. You can send them to your own website, right, where there's further information. There could be more training videos. There could be more products, services that you offer for that particular audience. It doesn't need to necessarily be children, but let's just use children as an example. I've seen this myself, where people redirect them to their website. On their website, they've got products, congruent children's products. They've also have, they're also giving them downloads to an app, a mobile app, and on that mobile app, in order to access the content, you have to pay part of a subscription. But with that subscription, you can imagine you have unlimited training content for kids, right? And if I'm very honest with you, you know what's happening nowadays? A lot of the parents, they give their kids an iPad. And on that iPad, you have the app where you can see very protected content when it comes to educational training videos that is not accessible anywhere else. So, you build a brand, you're building a brand. Okay, it's a company. So people, if they love your content, then yes, they will come to you privately. They are willing to pay because your child now, you got to understand kids, whether it's Coco Melon, whether it's, Baby Shark videos, whether it's that woman that we saw, what's her name here? We've got Miss Rachel. We've got if you go to, I don't know, he's another character. He's a brand. Some guy called Blippy. Okay, and I'm pretty sure he's got an app as well on training videos. So let's go to look. You can see now he's got Blippy toys. So they create one channel. Look, Blippy's got another channel, educational video for kids. So what happens because they've built a good brand, they can now navigate and create different channels based on different areas, but it's congruent within their industry. It's all aimed at children, whether it's education, Blippy toys. Like, come on, if there are kids that are learning about, learning about ABC 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah, those children obviously also have an interest in toys. Okay, and then as they grow, their needs and their education will also change. So if we go to this guy's channel now here, And let's go to pause that. Let's go to more. What I'm looking for, I want to, if I'm doing research, I want to see what other channels he may have or may not have. So, okay, he's got that. Okay, he's got all these view channels. He's got one channel there. Okay, okay. So look, it looks, it seems to be some kind. Oh, okay. So this is really important. Can you see it says Moonbug? So if I go more, we can see moonbug.com. So I'm assuming either he's the owner or he's the face of the channel, but this company owns both. So, like Reed just said, you know, when you send somebody across, that they will come to this right here, like you're redirecting them to a website. So you can see they've got a website there. Get in touch partners. What we're looking for, you know, watch. So you can see now you've got different shows going on. So that this redirecting traffic. So you can see under this brand, like I've been saying, you can create different videos or different kind of styles of characters and videos. So you could have a lion there, a tiger, human, 2D, 3D. You got, yeah, you just got different. You have different brands of videos or different styles of educational videos under that one umbrella that you've created. So yeah, you could send them to your website, and on that website you could have different, you know, different avenues and different niches that you're targeting. So if I go to play, so yeah, you can play video. Oh, okay, so here we got the. This is what I was talking about. You got apps here. Download an Apple, Android. We've got another one. Play. They've got a game there. So a child was a game. Okay, we've got another one. A game. So they are monetizing. They're finding all avenues as possible to redirect that audience into different things that that audience loves. Whether it's games, whether it's applications, whether it's watching cartoons, maybe interactive games and studying and learning. So, you know, these things, by just taking a bit of time out and doing that research, we can, you know, we can see the strategies that they are, they are imploring, right? So let's have a look. Just quickly. So yeah, so retail, we can do a joint venture with a company that sells kids clothes and other items. So this is the aspect, by using application, by Talking Photos AI as an example, right? We're creating that content. We're creating a nice channel that creates a subscriber base. Now, I want you to understand that if this person has 22 million, right, 22.2 million subscribers, they are essentially, that is a target audience. Okay, that's like having an email database, essentially, right? They have an audience of people that have subscribed to the channel that are, you know, they have requested to be a part of this channel that's orientated around educational video for kids. Now, with that audience, guess what? Imagine it is a promotional tool for you. You can redirect that audience into promotional products, okay? Or you can have third-party companies reaching out to you because they know you have that audience, and they're like, you know, we will pay you retain, we'll pay you X amount, as an example, if you would promote our product, and that would be up to you if you agree to it or not. Okay. So Jared saying, how much should I charge for a client for a video I create? So one thing I would suggest, please kindly go back to last week's session where we do cover some of that. Okay. So one thing, so I just seen it. So if you've enjoyed it up until now, please, if you're watching this, make sure, you know, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, just put a comment in and thumbs up to say, you know, you're enjoying it. We would absolutely love it because, again, this is important. We're trying to build the channel. We want to get the brand out there. We want people to know all the amazing content that's coming out so they can share in this excitement as well. And, you know, if you don't want to, that's fine. If you want to keep all the secrets to yourself, we can't complain either. I wouldn't blame you. Okay. So yes, the parents of those kids have disposable income and buy things. We already have one foot through the door. So it's a brilliant strategy. Unfortunately, it is something that gets, you know, it is a strategy that, yes, that's why ads are always shown to the children, because it's the children that will pester the adults in order to buy it. And if you keep saying it, that's why you'll see kids, for example, they have themed birthday parties, they have themed t-shirts, themed cakes, themed toys. I mean, here's another one. Look, let me show you another one. Okay. Ryan Toys, as an example. Okay, he started off as doing. Okay, so this is going to be an important one, right? So it was Ryan's Toys. He used to do toy reviews. So there's nothing stopping anybody from using Talking Photos AI and using these characters for doing toy reviews. right? I'm giving you an example. So you can actually do toy reviews using this application. So if I go popular, look at this. 8 years ago, he had one video, huge egg surprises toy challenge with inflatable water challenge, 2 billion views. I mean, make it make sense. So what it is, I remember my son when he was watching it. You just used to watch it, and the program was watching it. They just watch video after video after video. So if I come here, let's see, over 59 million. No, that must be billion. Okay, has to be a billion. Yeah, 59 billion views. 75,201,032 views. Now, I make it make sense. And they've got a website here. They've got their website here where there'll be products and stuff. They've got a shop, so you can see how they're now redirecting people. And you can see, look, they've got multiple different channels that they've done, and they do have a studio space, so they will help other business like an agency. So I want you to think that these are stepping stones, that it's much bigger. Think of it like, yes, if you want to create videos and do and sell videos and build these pieces of content, fine, that's fine. But for those that might want to expand upon it and build a really scale up your business, think much larger. Like using talking photos and everything that we shared will get you help give you that step up, right? It will give you the ability of turning videos and creating that channel and that database, getting that exposure. When you've now solidified your exposure and you've built those foundations, then now what we could do, we can actually branch out. We can branch out in different ways of building out the business of within the niche that we're in. So we're building the umbrella. Under the umbrella, we've got different parts that we can attack. Okay, so essentially, yes, it is like a business in a box. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Now, one thing that I did mention is that if I go here, okay, if you remember, I just mentioned that yes, you can do product reviews. Now, product reviews is where you can find third-party affiliate products and you can promote about that product. Okay, so what I mean is that you can generate a commission by making referrals about a particular product by using Talking Photos or AI. You could create a video saying, hey, look, here's a product, and you do a review of that product, and that's it. Okay, so those people that are ready to buy something, typically, as you know, they'll go and check out the review of the product. And if they like the product or the review, they will typically buy via your link. And if they buy through your link, you will generate a commission for that referral. So it's like a finder's fee, a referral fee, essentially. Okay, so there's places like ClickBank are good places. You can see all the different niches that you can create videos on. There's a whole host of different products that you can choose from. Okay, as an example. However, this is something, yes, you could go through. That's not a problem. However, you have at your disposal, that was made available not so long ago, Talking Photos AI also has an affiliate program. So each person, because you're obviously using this, you will be the best people to be the ambassadors for Talking Photos AI. For each person that you refer to it by creating these videos, you can make them as many as you want. You will generate up to 40% commissions on every sale you refer as an affiliate. And it only takes 2 steps. So, well, technically 3 steps, and I'll explain why. You create a free Pay Kickstart account. So if I select this, just make sure when you go to it, when you come onto this page, select create your free affiliate account. And then you'll put in the information, completely free to do. And once you've done that, you would apply for your affiliate account and press request to promote. Typically, just refresh the page. It should be fine. However, also make sure when you sign in that you verify your account is real. You have to verify your Pay Kickstart account is real. How you do that, when you're logged into Pay Kickstart, you'll see your admin button and it may ask you to verify your email, which is very, very important. But once you've done that, it'll give you a link, and that link that's it. That's all you need. It'll give you a specific link to your name, your account. So any person that clicks on your link, you'll get accredited for that. Okay. So that is a really, really simple way. If you do want to monetize or be the ambassador, if you want to promote a product, then this is a great place to start. Who better than you if you're using Talking Photos AI yourself? So you can create, reviews. You could structure it. You can use ChatGPT to help you clean up your review, and then you can do the same thing. What's stopping you from creating a singing, dancing review? Nothing. Okay, it's about getting that traction. Okay, so just a kind of, just so I get a gist of it, who would be excited? Is anyone interested about promoting or becoming an affiliate, essentially an ambassador for Talking Photos AI? Just let me in the chat box so I can see everyone is also awake. Okay. Yes. Okay, great. So now, one thing you may be thinking, okay, once I've got my account set up, my affiliate link, do you have any resource that can help me? And the answer is yes, we do. We've got graphics set up for you. Okay, so you can come to the graphics section. There's some graphics you can place on your social media anywhere you need it. Okay, and just always make sure you look at the terms and conditions. This just stops anyone from abusing graphics or using any kind of underhand tactics. Okay, because the last thing anybody wants is any kind of false sales, essentially. Okay, so it's a protection for you and for the platform. Now, if you go to resources, when you go to resources, we've put a ton of stuff together for you. Okay, we've put done for you ad videos that you can use. Okay, simply select it and then actually open up a whole window of different videos that we've done for you that you can use on social media. Okay, for the platform, you've got examples where you can showcase, but you have to give credit. And we've got certain guides how to become an affiliate, a good affiliate, and also we've got some done for you emails. And also you can use things for social media and 99 ways you can use Talking Photos AI. So when it comes to email swipes, if you want to use them, you can. There's a whole host of them. There's so many you can use from. If you don't want to use them, you can use them as, essentially, you can model them. But it's a whole breakdown, essentially. So you can use them as is, or you can tailor make them and make them more personalized. So all those resources are available, and they will just help you fast track the entire process. If I use Actor Photo to promote product for customers, need more info. So yeah, you could. I mean, all the information is here, isn't it? Right on the affiliate page. Alongside that, there's nothing stopping you from going directly to the Talking Photos sales page and looking at the information there. And it's about you understanding that information and then representing that information to the end user. Just imagine you being in the shoes of someone that's looking for an application like this, or maybe hasn't even considered it. How would you present that information to them and say, look, here's this product, this is what it does, and this is why you should buy it? Okay. Now, let me pull this up. Okay, so let's get this page up here. So if we come now, so let me see if I can get this link up right now. Let's have a quick look. So there are some bonuses on here. So if you go to talkingphotos.ai/review, for those that haven't already, I would really love for you to go there. Okay, whether it's right now or at the end of the session, there are additional bonuses that you can get if you haven't got them already. However, one key thing I would love for you to do, if you've enjoyed these sessions, I think we're on session number 5. One thing, if I could humbly request every single one of you, if you haven't already, if you could kindly leave us a review if you're enjoying Talking Photos AI right now. Okay, if you're enjoying it, you love the application, you're excited about it, even the training that we're doing, everything that encompasses it, we would love a beautiful positive review if you would be so kind. So simply just step number 1, just go and leave a review. Simply click here and you'll see the page will look like so. Okay, and you would simply say, overall quality. If this was me, I'd put 10 stars, but there's only 5 there. Okay, that's fine. I'll put 10. I'll say, what did I like most? I like absolutely everything. Everything was amazing. Cons? Now there's no cons. I wish I would have had it sooner. Overall experience? Oh, fantastic. Second to none, etc., as you'd expect. And title the review. Now, once you've done that, just simply kindly take a photo of the screenshot of the page, and then you can send that across to support@talkingphotos.ai with a screenshot overview. And if you haven't got the bonuses, we will unlock that for you. However, we would absolutely love for you to go and leave a review. Okay, that would be absolutely amazing. Okay, all right, so coming back here now. So can you see we went through the steps of selecting a script? Okay, we produced a song, and then we crafted a video using the previous elements, and then we publish the video, we've downloaded it, and then we can go upload it anywhere we so desire. Okay, now alongside that, yes, we have the opportunity, if we want, we can actually become affiliates. We can go to places like ClickBank. Okay, say if I wanted to come here, go to let's just say if I wanted to do home and gardening, maybe animal care, pets, I can find a product. You can see high ranking product. I would come here and I can promote. And it's the same way you get your link and you are ready to go. And you can create a review video based on this. Okay, nice and clean, etc., etc. But you do have that ability. Remember, as I mentioned, you have the affiliate ability of using Talking Photos AI. So you can actually promote this. You have promotional tools. You get your links, and you are set and all good to go. Now, previous sessions, if you remember, I'll just quickly touch on this. If you just simply go to the tutorial section, if you remember, last week we looked higher paying clients. If you go to resources, I'll just quickly show you this. You may want this. Okay, so this one I'll double check, but there should be more stuff. But anyway, you can see we've got ebooks here and how to find clients. So I would 100% definitely say come and check this out because there's some really powerful stuff that you can use in terms of finding clients. So you could go over to Google, you could type in a particular business, whoever it may be, and then you can outreach to them and offer them services. Okay, so these are the things that I would definitely say come across and have a look at in your own time post the session. Okay, especially with the training, because they're very extensive, and a lot of the stuff, the questions you may be asking now, ideally it would have been covered in some of that. So can you see the link there, talkingphotos.ai/review? Please kindly, if you can, we would love for you to go there right now and leave a nice juicy review. Okay, so coming back now, let's have a look. So let's now have a look at some of the comments. We can see there, Paul saying, like and subscribe to the channel to be notified about future live training streams. Very important. We've got some good sessions, session next week. And bearing in mind, if you do want to be notified when we go live, just hit the notification bell. And alongside that, if you do come into the homepage here, make sure you join the inner circle group. Okay, there's over 52,000 people there, so come in there, see what's going on, see what other strategies and content people are posting and what they're doing themselves. Fantastic. So thank you for another great training. Love it. I'm very impressed. I need to watch the replay. Thank you a lot for the feature. The software become from good to awesome, so now we'll put a review. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can make this a unique color. Fantastic. So yes, Ulrich saying very cool to having this software, unlimited, sky's the limit in thoughts, creativity, 100%. Okay, love it. Yes to the affiliate program, etc., etc. So yeah, please kindly, if you haven't already, we would love for you to leave a review, and you can unlock some additional features. That's at talkingphotos.ai/review, and you'll see the link down below. So Reed is absolutely amazing. He is a legend. And he's already reviewed, absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much. And I put the link there. Can you see the link there for the affiliate program? That's talkingphotos.ai/affiliates. That'll be present there. So Ulrich saying we can build a website to redirect. Yeah, things. If you have your own website build up, perfectly fine. If you've got things like clicksite.ai, then yes, you can use that, your own site, etc., etc. So got a whole host of different congruent abilities there. So you'll see that link there, talkingphotos.ai/review that you already saw. That will take you to leaving your review. Okay. And we will now, I guess, conclude. Okay, you wanted to keep this pretty much between 60 and 90 minutes because I know we've got the holiday season with, Thanksgiving coming tomorrow. So I know a lot of you just want to get prepared and get everything prepared, I guess, for tomorrow. We don't really do much here, but I guess for every single one of you, time is always of the essence. So let me go through some of the questions now. So Janico says, thanks for all the time and this training. They're always helpful and informative. Christina, thank you very much. Very important and useful training. Appreciate it. Reading, thank you, Ali, the absolute best. So nice. I love it. Great energy. Yes, I know, Paul, and this is something that I wish for since I purchased the software. Big thanks. So thanks and happy Thanksgiving. So those that are watching, if you do celebrate Thanksgiving, so on behalf, I guess, well, not behalf, but on behalf of Paul, Sid, the team and their company, everyone behind the scenes, they want to wish every single one of you, including myself, obviously, a happy Thanksgiving for those that are celebrating, for the nearest and dearest, and that you have a very blessed Thanksgiving time with friends and family. Okay, so hopefully, I guess it's that time of year, isn't it? You reflect, especially as you're coming closer to the end of the year, and you just give thanks, isn't it? So I just wanted to make sure We wish you Thanksgiving for that. So next week, okay, will be how to 10x your business leads and sales with the AI. So we're going to see, we are going to go deep and look at other products and look at a bird's eye view of how everything can integrate where you can get the most of it. So we're talking about next level, a symbiosis in a sense. It's a merge of everything. Okay. So thanks. Yeah. Okay. So do you have a list of possible amounts to charge for creating and selling videos? So yes, that should be okay. If you go to the tutorial section, you will find a previous tutorial where it should be. If I scroll down here, if you go to, but just charge. Don't get fixated on how much should I charge. Like just have a, But if you go to last session, we did go around prices. If you go to how to find client services, there might be. I'm pretty sure there was a nice section that does cover possible pricing. But remember, it's just about just making the first sale, isn't it? Here we have some, okay? But make sure you watch the video. We go through this and how you can customize it, okay? That is there in there already. So will we have a live session next week? Yes, we have. It will touch on talking photos, but we're going to look at the other software applications as well. We'll have a nice mix. So there may be other applications that you have. So it's just nice we cover more than one. Okay. So Mickey saying, cheers, Eddie, got some great ideas, buzzing around with ideas. Thanks for your excellent training. Now, I appreciate. Look, again, remember, I can only do half. The rest, the credit really goes to you for turning up as well. So that's absolutely amazing. So Alex saying, missed it, we'll watch the replay. Yes, or remember, the replay is always there for you. You can work at your own pace, okay? So thank you very much. So, yeah, perfect. From Andrew, fantastic training. Thanks, guys. I always say once Paul and Sid is selling it, I am buying it. Your training expertise is always work on and appreciate, Ali. Thank you so much. So, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your kind comment. So, Marcy, thank you as usual. Thanks, Ali. So, Reader saying, have a nominal charge for the first sale. Once they are brought once, the second sale is a laydown. So, this is a really good point that Reader said, is that once you've made the first sale, because sometimes the first sale is always, it's like, when you hit terminal velocity, right? So, it's a really good analogy, okay? It's like pushing a car. At the start, when you're trying to push the car, it's a little bit hard, okay? Until you gather momentum. When the car actually starts moving, it becomes so much easier. You didn't have to put that much effort in as you did at the very start to push a stopped object. Once the object starts moving, we'll call it physics or whatever, once a plane hits terminal velocity, that's it. It's much more easier. The same sense as this, I guess, an analogy, just to simplify, is that sometimes when you overcome the first sale, especially, let's just say if you've got the customer and they've already made a purchase, it's much more easier now for you to make the second sale because you now have that ease that they can see there's that credibility. People can see that, yeah, I've already done it. I want to go become a repeat customer, etc., etc. Okay, it just changes your mindset. Thank you. This was amazing. And I guess for Fun Kids Education, I think for you, because obviously it's in the title, Fun Kids Education, it will be perfect for you. So, Maxi, after posting a review, please email support@talkingphotos.ai to get the hidden features unlocked. And if you want to see more about the hidden features, just go over to talkingphotos.ai/review. Okay. Christine saying, I'm grateful for the replays. I haven't had an opportunity to catch you live due to scheduling. I appreciate all that Paul, you, and the team do to make the trainings available. So, yeah, I mean, this is a really good point. And one key thing that I will mention to every single one of you, sometimes, as much as you're trying to build on your online business, okay, and build your business online, or maybe let's just call this your side adventure or your side venture, essentially, okay? Do not feel guilty or beat yourself up because sometimes life will get in your way, and sometimes because you're working, your schedule's very busy, that you feel guilty that you're not making an effort. Because yeah, life does get in the way. Your bills need to be paid. You need to be working. And it's not always the case that you have that luxury of coming after work full of energy. Oh, I'm going to spend a couple of hours on my side venture. Okay. So unfortunately it happens. However, just sometimes it's okay to forgive yourself, give yourself a break. But moving forward, try to, even if it's like half an hour or an hour daily, just consistently, because being consistent will outweigh no time. If you're unable to come and you're doing half an hour, like very sporadically, once a week, half an hour here, half an hour, it will amount to nothing. But if you do half an hour daily, minimum, half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour, collectively, at the end of the week, you've covered 7 hours. You could do a lot in 7 hours. That's a lot of time. Okay. That's nearly 1/3 of a day. So sometimes I just want to mention it because sometimes you can put that guilt on yourself, put that pressure, and then that pressure itself can be very crushing, and it will actually stopping you from moving forward. You think, oh, what's the point? I haven't done anything. So don't do that. Don't get in that frame of mind. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. So that's fine, Christine. So thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So let's have a quick look. So yes, for the next Talking Photos live session will be held Wednesday at 1 p.m. So we are talking about next week, everybody. Wait, hold on. Oh yes, next Wednesday. I thought it was Wednesday the 1st, but no, next Wednesday is the 4th of December. Okay, 4th of December, which I would assume many of you may have your Christmas trees up by then, and you'll have some presents under the tree and your lights up. So Christmas is upon us, and that this is like the countdown now for 2025. Very scary thing, because you may have been in a position now where it was just last year, same date time you're sitting down and we were talking about 2024. Now the time is 2025. So we're ahead of it. Okay, every single one of you, if you're on this call right now, you know yourself, you're ahead of everybody else. I promise you that. There will be people that won't take any action until 2025 in January. They'll make the promises, yes, I'm going to take action, I'm going to have a New Year's resolution. But the fact that if you're here right now, you are certainly ahead of everybody else. And the fact that you've been attending these sessions consistently, it's all an investment in yourself. And some people close to you might not understand, but as long as you understand the mission, and sometimes you might not understand the mission, but the case is that you are here with people that understand. And I always say no one left behind. So absolutely fantastic. So any other questions? Otherwise, we will now draw this to a close. Okay, so let me get this up here. If you haven't left a review already, talkingphotos.ai/review. Okay, we'll leave that up there to get these additional bonuses. But I guess the last thing I would say, if you've enjoyed today's session, everybody, I would really appreciate, I think everybody, the team, thank you for even the team behind the scenes that has actually engaged everything that's happening. If you could kindly just make sure you hit a thumbs up if you're watching this in YouTube, or if you're in the Facebook group, make sure you like and leave a nice comment if you've enjoyed today's session. Don't break my heart, okay? But yeah, it would be nice just to leave a nice comment to say if you've really enjoyed today's session. And maybe what takeaway have you taken away today? Like one positive thing that you can take away from today's session, it would be amazing. Okay, so that could be like, yes, I have got better ideas. It's got me more excited. I can see the potential, what I could do now. I can see there's huge potential of doing X, Y, Z that I maybe never considered, or this is going to give me excitement to get things done, etc., etc. So next training session will be how you're going to 10x business leads and sales using the AI capability. Okay, so we're going to encompass a lot more with Talking Photos AI next week. So really, really important. So thank you for today to everyone. Have a happy Thanksgiving. So so many exciting, so many ideas. It's exciting. So thank you, Reed. It's always a pleasure, sir. So again, we appreciate everyone for joining us. Hit like and subscribe to the channel to be notified about future training. So normally we say smash the like button, but we don't want anything coming back because people may actually smash the like button and ultimately smash their screen. And we're trying to avoid any kind of legal issues for people taking it literally. Okay, so which I know you're not going, but I'm just saying it's quite funny. So apart from that, everybody, thank you very, very much. If you haven't already, kindly just jump on to talkingphotos.ai/review. And alongside that, if you haven't, we would love for you, depending where you're watching this from, whether it's YouTube or Facebook, leave a comment. If you've enjoyed today's session, we would absolutely love it. But apart from that, so Maxi, how many more sessions? As long as you look, I'll be very honest with you. As long as you are enjoying these sessions and you feel like you're taking, great input or if they're educational, that you're actually benefiting from them, then I wouldn't see an issue, especially with your feedback, that we can continue them as long as you feel there's a benefit from them and you're actually taking value from them. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, doesn't it? The last thing we want to do is waste your time. But I think I would say from the feedback that these sessions are completely complementary, if that makes sense. It's designed to help you. We don't. There's nothing for sale or anything like that. They are literally designed. We try to make sure we offer you so many resources and really try to go above and beyond to help you in your progress of success when it comes to using these applications and in your in your business, essentially. So as long as you're benefiting from them and you love these sessions, then yes, by all means, let us know. That's why it's so important when I say leave a comment in the chat box, give us your feedback, because then it will give us an indication that you're enjoying them and you want further education or you want these further sessions, etc., etc. Okay, that's the main purpose behind it. Because if you don't want them and you're not benefiting from them, then obviously then I will no longer be required. So that's the key thing, isn't it, when it comes down to? So really, really important. Okay. So for me, I always try to be as transparent as possible. You probably see now, I don't read from scripts. I try to be as honest and from the heart as possible, and very clear. Because I trust me, many of you right now, you probably don't know. I can relate to you. I've been in your position, especially when you're on the other side. It's not an easy avenue to venture through. So it's just nice, if someone has a genuine interest in actually looking and happy about your progress and seeing where you're going, then yeah, it will come across. It will translate through the way the person speaks and the way they spend time on a session. With me, you can see I go right now where I am is about 7:30, but it's not an issue. It's about trying to make sure you have the best possible experience on these sessions. It's not a case of just trying to run through things, just trying to get something out for the sake of it. It's actually trying to make a difference and an impact in your life, if I'm completely honest. So it is what it is. Okay. So apart from that, love these sessions. So much information in each session. Thank you. Thanks, Sandra. Love those sessions. Yes, I would love for the training to continue. I find them valuable and beneficial. Yes, we want more training each week. Thanks in advance. Yes, I really benefit from this training. I really appreciate you and your team. So I love the session of Talking Photos AI. So yes, with all of this great information, yes, make sure you head over to talkingphotos.ai/review. Alongside that, yes, we have that affiliate program. All these links will be made available within 12 to 24 hours in the tutorial section right at the bottom under master classes. Okay, so from day one, I have been with you and I know you are for real. Love it. Okay, fantastic. So now I appreciate every single one of them. So on that note, have a fantastic Thanksgiving if you are celebrating, where you're celebrating. Okay, and obviously with the weekend. And we shall now conclude, and I will gracefully bow out. So again, Paul saying, kindly just hit the like video, subscribe to the channel to get notifications about future live streams. Okay. So yes, I guess this is a key thing, isn't it, about being beneficial? It's just about keeping you on track, focused, and giving you that belief. Because sometimes you're not going to get the results that you're looking for, and it does. It will affect you. You will get a little bit disheartened, and you kind of think, what am I wasting my time? What is this stuff really going to work? And the truth is sometimes everybody's egg will crack at a different time. Okay, everybody's egg will produce a chick. Okay, one may be quicker and one may need more time for incubation, right? So your success may be in incubation stage and it may crack at a later date compared to somebody else. So everybody's moving at their own pace. Okay, so apart from that, everybody, God bless you all and have a great Thanksgiving. And I shall see you, me and the team, a good, huge Thanksgiving for tomorrow, and the weekend as well. And that we will all see you next week on the 4th of December at the same time of being 1 p.m. Okay, so apart from that, everybody, take care and see you next week. Okay, bye for now.